Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. So today's video is us getting packed up for our first Beetleweight event over in Liverpool at the Scouse Showdown 3. And yeah, just thought I'd just show you what we're doing. So today what we're doing is, today is the 19th of March. We are heading on Friday, which would be the 22nd, then the event's on Saturday. It's going to be quite a crazy bit of travelling because we'll be getting the boat over and we will be literally getting off the boat and going straight to the event. So you're going to enjoy the total chaos of doing this. Word of advice for people who are doing this: if you are planning to do events like this, book in advance. Don't do what I do. But yeah, today we're going to be showing you all the bits and pieces what I am packing up for the event. And here he is, my boy, all ready for being packed up. But before we pack him up, just a few little things that I've done since the last video that you've seen. So one little thing is we still have the XT30 as our linkage to activate the robot, but after the Bristol event with Home Improvement and the whole link popping out, I don't really have time to make a link cover. I don't really have enough room to put a link cover over it. So what I've done is I've pushed the XT30 a wee bit more into the body, and I have attached a cheeky cable tie and strapped it in there so it's in place, and a little bit of hot glue just to, keep it sturdy so it doesn't pop out. One Shot has all these wonderful people who have supported us and supported Mecha Mayhem. So we have JT Carpets as our sponsor for Mecha Mayhem. They have been really helpful by making the banner and the stands that you see on the post that I've done. We will be having the Team Penny table banner that we'll be taking with us. The next one is Dragon Scale Gaming. They're the ones who have been very kind to allow us to host the events up in their store. We do have plans for Mecha Mayhem. We'll be doing build days hopefully in mid-April. So if you're in the area and you want to learn how to build your own robot, please come along. Our next one is Buzzard Comics. Now, Buzzard Comics have been very helpful and very kind for letting us host the events in Uri. So we wanted to say our thanks by having them on our machine. And last but certainly not least is the very first comic book store that allowed us to start Mecha Mayhem in their store, which is We Sell Heroes, comics, collectibles and coffee. But yeah, these are all the wonderful people who have supported not just Team Penny but also Mecha Mayhem, and this is my wee way of saying thank you for the support. So on to the next thing, my wonderful toolbox, and I want to say a personal thank you to everybody that was at the Bristol event there at the start of the year. Were very kind enough to give me stickers. But yeah, this is my little toolbox that I will have for One Shot. I thought myself, I like to have everything compact instead of having a big massive toolbox for traveling and stuff. So inside the box we have all our little bits and pieces. So in this box is backup parts. Not a lot of backup parts, but backup parts nonetheless. We have backup battery, a backup weapon ESC, eyes, backup eyes. I don't know why I have a Pac-Man ghost in there. Probably don't know. It'll probably come in handy for something. We have backup links. We have all our little Allen keys for wheels and stuff, our holders for the wheels themselves. So that's all in this box. We have our LiPo charger so this weird little thing that you see here, this is our wedge that we'll attach to One Shot if the weapon decides to break and we're still in competition somehow. The other thing too is our locking bar. That is going to be on the top of One Shot, which will go in here. Hold on, move the bar so the bar goes there, and the locking bar goes in there and stops the bar. I have made some One Shot stickers that I'll be giving people them at the event. If people like One Shot. I hope they do. But yeah, so we've got our stickers, we've got all our tools, we have One Shot. All we have to do now is, oh yes, we do have a backup shell and another weapon assembly. It's packed away at the moment, but it's basically this weapon assembly will be, if it breaks, will be pulled out, and it will be this big giant claw grabber that One Shot will be using. So yes, that is everything there that you've seen. Our toolbox is all packed away. One Shot's got all the last little bit of decals and stuff on it. We're getting there. We're getting there. So we just need to pack all the stuff away. And the next part of this video, you will see us getting ready to go onto the boat. So we made it onto the boat, all safe and sound. Robots are in their bag, and the next step will be us getting to Liverpool to the bar, the Cross Keys bar, and you'll be meeting all the wonderful roboteers, and you'll be seeing John, and not Home Improvement this time, he's bringing Fang. So next part will be us all together going hello to you all, hello. But bye for now, bye, bye. First thing we had to do was unpack the robots and put them onto our pit table. As you can see here, I'm making sure that I've got all the bits and pieces for One Shot and OMG ready for the tech check. So this part here, I've just completed the tech check. Spinner was going great, and we are getting ready for our first fight. Our first opponent was this robot here called Choppy Boy 3. Quick fight when we won it. Our next fight was against this Omnibot machine that could do suplexes, which was Deja 2. As you can see here, we got some really good smacks in. The problem that I started to see was that One Shot wasn't driving right. I thought it was a battery issue, but what we found out what happened was the forks were scraping off the ground too much. So you can see I'm stopping and starting, but I'm still doing some good damage. But he managed to get me when the forks were caught in the floor and pushed me straight into the pit. But you can see here what we've done to him. That's so much damage. We've ripped all the sides, the forks. We took this side panel off. We also broke his Omni wheels, as you can see there, are off. But as you see, my next fight, I have to sand down the forks so I don't get caught on the floor like I did in that second fight. But that didn't matter because our third fight was against Vertex, a vertical spinner, and you can see here it completely mullered me. Now the one thing is, I wanted this fight to continue on as much as possible. There's a moment here where Vertex hits me, I fly into the wall and I'm stuck, and I basically tell the driver keep hitting me, as the crowd needed to have a entertaining fight. This next part takes the blade completely off, but drive's still going, and I still ask continue the fight. This moment was the big roof hitting the ceiling moment, but that was One Shot out of the main competition. You can see here Dave is handing me back the remains of One Shot, but to be fairly honest with you, I'm super happy with it, and I know I can repair the machine and hopefully get it into a whiteboard fight. That is the damage that Vertex can do. It took the back panels, sniped my drive motor, so that drive motor completely broke, but straight down, bit of panel beating, and you can see here working away. So I managed to get the top and bottom panels bent back into shape. Our pit buddy, he hammered the panels for us, but the drives and motor, weapon motor is working perfectly fine here. As you can see here, I'm talking to Team Igor, and what we have to do here, as I'm pointing out here, going drives working, just have to panel beat the top panels and get it straight into the test box to get it up and running. As you can see, we're in the test box now, and everything is working. Drive's working, weapons working, and I really did shock the arena marshals and the event organisers to get this up and running. So we are in a 3-way fight against O'Neill and the lovely Cybot machine that John has put together. I love this fight, but you can see here O'Neill hits my weapon bar and takes the weapon completely out, but the drive is still going well. I managed to take Cybertron's weapon out as well, which was quite cool, but at this moment O'Neill pushes both of us into the pit and the fight is over, but it was a really fun whiteboard fight. My next proud moment is to get OMG up and running after its last fight in 2018 in Buglebots, and as you can see, it is working really well against all these machines. I upgraded the axe mechanism to be more faster and fixed the drive on it, and it held up really well in this fight. I even love the moment that the self-rider gets into place and I can self-ride again. But this was a really fun whiteboard fight, and I'm super proud that I got one running for this one. Like, it's only a whiteboard fight, but I was hoping to have a couple more, but maybe next time I'll have it ready for a few more whiteboard fights. Who knows? But it was very fun. And I ended up getting the Best Newcomer award, which was really lovely to see. One Shot is here with another newcomer to Beetleweight events. Your good self. So, how do you? Well, we're both newcomers to
yes.
the Scout.
I mean,
it was good.
Yes.
Like, and we're also pit buddies. Pit buddies.
I don't know if that was an accident or on purpose.
But no, as you can see here, we have awards. You got Judge's Choice, which
yes.
Come on, like that is
Yeah.
badass. You also had.
That's all my different wedges.
Yeah, so that one was Baby Dead.
That was
your first.
That was my first fight. The first fight of the day, and they're like, "You're first, and you're against Baby Deadbot." If I wasn't nervous already,
yeah,
I was like freaking out at that point.
And then your second battle, you had the Almighty Wedge.
Yeah, put the Almighty Wedges on.
And you can see there on the side there.
It's slightly banana. Little nicks on there. I'm lucky me link came out. It could have been a lot worse.
So, we were pit buddies.
Yes.
But no, as I say, like that there was a lot. Like I'm really happy that I was able to help you out in your the damage not there. Now the one thing is there was a hub motor that or the wheel on the side here got sniped by Baby Dead, but I could not get that.
That's not coming off.
No.
I'll take photos of that. He bent in the wheel hub. The wheel is not coming off now. I think it was the screw.
Yeah, so if you can see here, there's like two little nuts. That one was embedded into it. So
So he's got odd hubs now. He's got still the gold one on that one. He's got an old blue one on this side.
But no, as I say, it was great to be pit buddies. It was a good experience. Definitely would do it again. Definitely will come back to the Liverpool event.
Come back here.
The team behind it were fantastic, and I think the audience really enjoyed it too.
I think the Scouse crowd is probably the best crowd for this.
So there was I don't know if we did get it on camera, but like when Dave had to go and get the brush to clear out the thing, he got his own chant. Davey's got a brush, Davey's got a brush. I also got one as well when I had because the one thing is, paint flaked everywhere when One Shot was fighting its other opponents, and I think Dave was like, "You're clearing this up. There's too much shadow. There's too much shadow everywhere." But no, as I say, I highly recommend people who are getting into robot combat. If you want to start off with Beetleweights, and you want to go to an event, definitely come to Scouse Showdown. I'd say the fourth one's going to be insane. Yeah. You know, and. keep an eye on the channel. We'll be doing more videos like this. As I said, hopefully, if I get new panels and upgrades and that, they're the one shot, we will be doing the Battle of the Bird. If not, be Liverpool next year. So until then, thank you so much for being pit buddy and getting the choice word. Very, very well deserved. Like you know, and you have an intact machine. I have an ish machine.
We'll put it back together.
It'll be grand. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye. Bye.